Title: Code in the Dark. From the slums of Port Harcourt, Nigeria, to Silicon Valley's glass towers, the story of Tomi Adewale was never ordinary. Tomi's childhood was a cocktail of hardship: a leaking roof, meals skipped to save money for school books, and nights lit by a kerosene lamp as power outages were the norm. Her father, a carpenter with a bad back, and her mother, a street vendor with calloused hands, worked themselves thin just to keep Tomi in school. But it wasn't the school that taught her how to program. One day, a broken laptop was tossed away by a neighbor. Tomi picked it from the trash and carried it like a sacred relic. It had no battery, no charger, and a cracked screen, but she cleaned it, scavenged parts from other electronic junk, and found a way to power it using a solar panel from an old calculator. The first time it booted up was like magic. She didn't have internet, but she had curiosity. She typed every command she could think of into the terminal. When she couldn't understand something, she wrote it down in a notebook. At the local cyber cafe, she spent her entire pocket money downloading PDFs and watching coding tutorials, just 5 minutes at a time. At 17, she built her first mobile app, a language translation tool for local dialects. It won her a small prize at a tech competition she could barely afford to travel to. By 21, after dozens of failed applications, one American startup took a chance on her remote application. Within 6 months, she outperformed her team, not just because she was smart, but because she had no plan B. By 26, she launched her own company, Rooted Code, a platform teaching rural youth how to code without needing an internet connection. Her software spread across West Africa like wildfire. By 30, she was a keynote speaker at global tech summits, standing tall in Ankara Prince, telling crowds of Ivy League graduates how a girl with no Wi-Fi taught herself to code using a dying laptop. Tomi never forgot her roots. She built innovation hubs in underserved communities, she funded scholarships, she gave speeches titled "Darkness Taught Me Light." And when asked how she became the world's most successful programmer, she smiled and said, "Because every error in my life taught me how to debug reality."